Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Mr. Fix-It channel. Today I've got a 1965 Honda and the engine's stuck. Let's see if we can make this run. Stay tuned. Alright, so this little bike is a 1965 CB160 Sport. It's a twin cylinder. It has been sitting parked for quite a long time. I'm not sure how long it's been seized up. But I did pull the spark plugs out and start spraying juice in there. I noticed that the number one cylinder over here had some rust in it. Doesn't look great. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cover off and see if I can get access to the crankshaft. If I can get a wrench on here, I'll have a lot better chance of getting this engine rotating. The Kickstarter does nothing, and I've tried putting it in gear and rolling it back and forth. That hasn't had any effect. Here's where I got to go. If you have not gotten one of these tools yet, these things are a must-have working on these motorcycles. I'm just going to remove these screws. Alright, let's see what's behind door number 1 here. Something looks broken right there. Okay, I'm not real sure, but this looks like an oil filter housing. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on in this section of the motor. This is easily the oldest motorcycle I've ever worked on, so it's going to be quite a bit different. I still need to get something on the crankshaft. This part here looks like it's keyed and on a tapered shaft, so I'm going to leave this alone. There's no nut for me to turn or anything on this side. I'm going to swing over to the other side of the motor now. Good, we got a bolt here we can turn on. This looks like the stator timing mark. There's the tab. We got a fire mark there. Rotates in a counterclockwise direction according to the arrow there. Okay, so I'm going to be loosening this if I try to turn it in its normal rotation. Hopefully I can kind of bump it back and forth. Let's see what happens here. Well, it loosened up. It's kind of sticking right there though. I can hear the rings hitting rust. I don't think you can see in there. Just take my word for it, it's very rusty in there. See if you can hear it. Throw a rag down here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good sign. I'm going to go ahead and stick a battery in this thing and see what kind of electricals we got. I wish the battery manufacturers would just give you a screw that was long enough. Please bear with any noise you hear in the background. There's always something else going on behind the scenes. You know, I got neighbors and, you know, there's machines and stuff. All kinds of noise in the background. Background noise like cars driving by. Old wore out battery chargers running. Things like helicopters flying over. So my neighbor's out here right now with a tractor. It looks like he's pulling up trees or grading his driveway or something. I try my best to edit all that out, but it's not possible every time. I just got to get things done, so I hope you can bear with it. Alright, I was seeing some sparks hooking this up, so it's drawing something. Alright, well there's headlights and dash lights. The tail light's connected to the seat, it's over there. It looks like the regulator's wired up, but I don't see a wire on the generator So it's probably not going to charge the battery until I get a wire on that. Let's see if we got spark. I don't know what position this key should be in. I'm going to turn it on so the lights are on. I don't see any spark. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is going to have ignition points in it somewhere, you know, contact points. So if you were contact points, where would you live? I'm thinking maybe behind that cover there. I might try to take that off. Maybe the points are behind there. Or they could be behind there. That looks like a more likely candidate. Let me take this cover off instead. Aha! So I should be able to turn the ignition on and then break this contact here and it should spark. And there's no spark. There, it sparked. There it is. Just gonna need to clean these points up just a little bit. This is the points file. I got the key off, by the way. I'm just gonna file these a little bit. After a little filing, I'm gonna take this piece of paper and I'm gonna stick it between the points and close it down and pull it out. You can see that little bit of dirt there on the corner. And I'm just going to keep doing that until it's clean. Alright, now is there spark. Alright, having a little bit of trouble with this, and I'm kind of wondering why until I reach down here. That's electrical connector's loose. Let's tighten that up. Alright, looks like it's sparking like it should now. Let's kick it and see what happens. Oh yeah. Yep, there's spark. Good deal. Looks like it's pumping oil out, so that's a good sign. I'm going to clean this mess up, stick that cap back on, and see where we go from there. Alright, I got some brake clean here. I'm going to spray some of this down the carburetors and give her a kick, see what happens. Don't feel like it's got a whole lot of compression. Got a few little puffs out of it. There is all that oil in the cylinders too. Oh yeah. I think we're going to have a runner. Just going to crack this carburetor open and see what the inside of the float bowl looks like. Okay. Yeah, it's bad, but not terrible. Okay, all I did was spray out those float bowls with some brake cleaner. I'm going to turn the gas on and see if it's going to leak. Yeah, there's gas in it. It may just run. Yeah, check the oil. Yeah, add some oil to it. Alright, let's give it a crank, see if it runs. Choke, that's choke on. Key on. Kick, engage. Heck yeah, it runs. She's a little smoky though. It could either be the rust in the cylinder got the rings stuck, or it may just need new rings. I'm gonna idle this thing up just a tad. I think I'm gonna roll this thing outside and let it run.
Well guys, that was a pretty easy revival. Went from rusted stock to riding down the road in no time. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want to see more on this project. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.